So in this video, we want to talk about some treatment options that people who are addicted to food have. A lot of people don't know the next step to take. Maybe you did take the questionnaire and you found out that you're addicted to food, or maybe your doctor told you, hey, you need to get this under control. So what are the treatment options? So without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back, Blank Dieters. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are a newcomer, welcome. Remember to take a look around. I have a lot more content for you. Complete the ritual that makes you family by clicking the subscribe button down below. Also, click the notification bell so you are notified every time that I upload a new video. Like and share with your family and friends. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts about what we're discussing today, and I will definitely get back to you. So we're talking about treatment options for people with food addiction. So scientists are still working to find the right way to treat people who are addicted to food. A lot of people agree that food addiction is a very complicated type of addiction to beat, because if you want to compare it, let's say someone who's addicted to cigarettes, you can take away the cigarette, and that's all they need for a couple of days. Someone who's addicted to alcohol, they don't need to drink the alcohol ever again, and they don't need it in their system. If you're addicted to heroin, to cocaine, you don't need that in your system. But food, unlike these other, substances, you actually need food to survive. So you can't really just take away food from someone with a food addiction and say, hey, I'm going to take it away from you for 60 days and you're going to kick the habit and whatever. It doesn't work that way. So I think that's where the complication comes in, because they still need to eat. So in my research, I did find, let's say, about top four treatment options for people with food addiction. And the number one treatment option that a lot of people end up actually picking is a 12-step program. This is similar to, AA with the Alcoholics Anonymous, except the substance here that people are addicted to is food and not alcohol. So in such a program, you attend meetings where you meet with other people who are struggling with the same type of addiction that you have, in this case, food addiction. And you get a sponsor that is going to help you with coming up with a dietary plan, just to coach you along the process of how do you start. Because like we discussed before in a previous video, a lot of people who want to lose weight have no idea where to start. They don't even know, like, how do I even begin? I was even in the same boat where I felt like I was just ballooning up, but I didn't know, okay, to get myself under control, how do I pick myself up? How do I get myself out of this mess of a situation? So that's where a sponsor will come in, because they will help you. And when you're struggling, you call that sponsor and you tell them, hey, I'm passing through Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts, or there's a McDonald's right there. I want to eat. That's the whole point of having a sponsor. Typically, a sponsor will have been sober, or will have kicked the addiction for a longer period than you. So they are really aware of all, the things that you're going to be going through your recovery. Typically, social support plays a huge role and can be really, really helpful, because when you're meeting with other people who have the same problem as you start kind of cutting yourself some slack. Like a lot of times when you suffer from addiction, especially an addiction like food addiction, you feel like, what is wrong with me? Like other people, they can simply stop eating after they get their nutritional needs for the day. You see other people working out and they count their calories, and you want to do the same thing, but you just feel like there's something wrong with me. When you meet with other people that have the same issue and have conquered, it can really be that motivational push that you were requiring to get on the road to recovery in the first place. And the good thing about these 12-step programs is they're free and they're usually available worldwide. I'm not sure in which part of the world that you live, but they will definitely be something of the sort, like a support group that would definitely help you to get your appetite and your cravings under control. A second treatment option for people with food addiction is what they call cognitive behavioral therapy. It is a psychological approach and it has proven really to be helpful when it comes to dealing with other eating disorders such as binge eating disorder and other eating disorders like bulimia. These conditions share many of the same symptoms as food addiction. So you definitely need to look for someone who specializes, a professional who specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy. And when you're looking for the professional that you want to work with you, ask for someone who has experience dealing with food addiction. Like we mentioned before, it's a very complex thing because you may go to someone who may tell you, hey, stop eating. They have no experience when it comes to it, but ask for someone who is well known or who's really experienced in that area. The third treatment option that you may want to choose are commercial treatment programs. Now, I know we spoke about other treatment like a 12-step program, which is free, but these commercial treatment programs are normally something that you pay for and they're more private. Probably less people. It's more like a rehab facility. You may want to go in. It's like some are 5-day programs, some are 90-day programs, some are 20-day programs, depending on the facility. So there are many facilities you can go online or even inquire through your doctor, like which facility that you can go to. Check yourself in there for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, how long the option that they give you to stay over there, and you'll be working with professionals. You will also get to meet others, but I think on a smaller scale, who are going through what you're going through. And it's I think it can act as a nice detox process because you're away from the home. You're away from triggers, you're away from either people or situations or even the food that triggers you to go down that path of binge eating and compulsive eating. So that may be a good option for you if you don't have that good of a support system in your home. So anyway, Blank Dieters, that's all I have for you. So till the next video, bye.